Hey, this is Ali G, and I am your Menace of Clarity. And here we are on the Village Voice podcast, home of the written identity. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be talking about permission slips to just be insecure and how it's not so fucking bad. I'm excited to continue the series while I read aloud. Well, I memorize it and read it out loud to you. Some of my previous articles are essays, and today I'm sharing an essay about one of my insecurities. This is The Words I'll Never Read by Allie Gatlin. Here we go. Voice and vision balanced by presence. I've been a little insecure about showing up here as a blind author. Substack is beautiful, and there are these publications that feel like architecture. There's essays paired with art that knows exactly where it belongs, spacing that breathes, and typography that rests your eyes, and pieces that look like they were just born confident. And then there's mine. I navigate all of this by sound. My menus are read aloud, buttons are announced one by one, and formatting is interpreted through narration and parameters instead of sight. While you scroll effortlessly, I have to listen carefully. You get to see the whole page all at once, and I move through it sequentially, patiently, and just hoping I didn't knock something out of place. I use assistive technology to write and edit and publish and just exist here at all. So there's no visual map, and no instant overview, no repetition, trust, and quiet hope that I broke nothing in the process. Someday my work will look the way it does in my head. It's intentional and clean and beautiful, beautifully laid out, and I can see it clearly, even if I can't visually yet. But for now, what I can offer you is this: the occasional typo, an awkward layout, and buttons that just don't land quite right. Images that are, well, I guess, trying. Cropping that feels painfully and personally offensive. But just know that these are not signs of my laziness. They're just artifacts of a brain that understands structure and space and beauty, and just not through the same execution tools that most people get to use. And I still have some vision. It's enough to admire all of your great work, enough to know when something is really well made and not just navigating it or creating it smoothly without help. It's somewhere in that strange middle, inside the vision, but I'm outside of the execution. That's where I live and where I write. If you've ever known exactly what you want, but you just feel stuck between knowing and doing, you already understand this place. And actually, I went blind in my 20s, and that wasn't part of my plan. And when you lose most of your vision quickly, life rearranges itself quietly and then just all at once. And simple things just stop being simple. And people start to fill in blanks that you never offered. And yeah, I'm aware of the irony. I'm blind. I'm an author. And I coach writers. I teach journaling as a way back to self trust and clarity and identity. And I guide people through tools and formats that I couldn't even process without technology. I get it. The irony isn't lost on me. But at my core, I'm not a blind person. I'm a person, a human having a very specific experience of being alive, one worth paying attention to, and one worth writing about. Writing has never been about aesthetics for me. It's about honesty, and that's viscerally clear. It names the things that you give your body permission to exhale, the kind of breath that you take when your head finally rises above water. And if you've ever felt like one limitation or loss or glitch made you harder to understand, then you know this space. So I'm done being afraid of being misunderstood, and I'm going to keep writing. I'll keep writing. I'll keep building a deeply human writing and journaling community through the written identity. I'll keep guiding writers and authors through their work, and I'll keep teaching journaling for people to remember who they are. Because even when insecurity shows up, even without vision, I still have my voice and I intend to use all of it. So, yes, there's going to be some typos. The layouts might wobble, and the visuals may occasionally offend your design sensibilities. But what I can promise you is this can't be faked. It's honesty. I have grit, some sass, the word fuck, and a voice that's still alive. And I really hope that you stay a while. I'll be here, writing as your menace of clarity and a very real blind author. So, with love, Allie. Whew, that was a kind of hard to get through. And also, I didn't, obviously, you guys know I can't read, but I feel like I did a really good job memorizing it. Listening back, I clearly fumbled a couple of places, maybe added a word here and there, but I did pretty good. Uh, yeah, so I'm proud of that guy. Well, I can't read it. My memorization skills are, ooh, chef's kiss. But I hope you guys take a moment to sit with whatever insecurity that you have and don't try to overcome it. Just be cool with it, right? Sometimes people think that having an insecurity means that you need to do something to improve yourself to get past the insecurity. But all that does is reinforce it, right? If, you know, you don't have any chi-chis and you want some, and you've always been insecure about having a flatter chest or a less feminine figure, and you go out and buy giant boobs, more power to you. But that's not removing your insecurity. That's just reinforcing it, right? For me, I can't remove my insecurity of not being able to see. But what I can do is just accept it. Yeah, sometimes I'm going to have moments where I feel a little bit iffy. That's cool. It's that level of radical curiosity of what's the worst that can happen, right? But not just curiosity, forgiveness, tolerance, just acceptance, whatever word you want to plug in there. Just be easy with it. Be easy with you. What's something that you guys have been struggling with that you're trying to always overcome and get better at? Whereas life might have just be a little bit easier if you're like, okay, I'm a little insecure right now. And that's okay. What's one thing you can just give yourself permission for instead of trying to perfect it? What if we went for permission instead of perfection? Would anything change for you? I know the thing that doesn't change. I'm still going to throw a whole lot of sass your guys' way, and I'm going to tell you I love you and call you my love buckets or some other weird nickname. And with that, thanks for sitting with me and thanks for listening. Love you. Talk soon.